Hi everybody, we are here with our new video on financial grants for research. In this video, we will be discussing what are the different types of grants that are available for research, then what are the different type of funding agencies which give grants, and some of the dates also we will be discussing which are already available or in which the grants are already available in this month. So do watch our videos, and now come on, let us start our video in this YouTube channel SRIP Edu Pharma. So firstly, I would like to give the importance of why we need financial grants. So when we are doing any type of research, then for purchasing various type of chemicals, then for doing analysis in the labs, we need research grant. Similarly, sometimes we need the training grants so that we can pay the registration fees of the training. Then it happens that when we want to attend some national international conferences, then for that also, especially for international conferences, we need the registration as well as travel grant. Similarly, when the students who are pursuing their masters or their PhD, then they need fellowship grants. So when we see here the kinds of grants, then they are categorized into 6 types: research grant, training program grant, travel grant, seminar workshop grant, fellowship grant, and publication grant. Here seminar workshop means if you want to organize any type of seminar, conference, workshop which could be of national level or international level, then for that also you need some fund, and for that you should know the various type of funding agencies which provide you the grants. Then in fellowship, as I have already told, for PhD, then for postdoc also there are fellowships, and then publication grant is also there. So now we will be discussing here we'll be discussing what are the various types of funding agencies and funding grants. So funding agencies are categorized into international level, national level, and regional or state level. So we will be discussing now about various types of funding agencies. The grants could be taken for various areas like medical sciences, then pharmacy, agriculture, then social areas also. But basically, we have focused on medical sciences as well as pharmacy field funding agencies. So the first and very common and very important one is from All India Council for Technical Education. Along with the names of the funding agencies, we have also included here name of their websites so that you can go there and you can visit the website of each and every funding agency. Then second is Atomic Energy Regulatory Board. Third is Bhabha Atomic Research Center, then Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, which is called CSIR, then DRDO, which is Defense Research and Development Organization, the Department of Ayush, DBT, which is Department of Biotechnology, the Department of Chemicals and Petrochemicals, Department of Science and Technology, which is DST, then Indian Council of Agricultural Research, which is ICAR, then ICMR, which is Indian Council of Medical Research, and University Grants Commission, which is UGC. So the first category I have taken is DST Sub. Sub is Science and Engineering Research Board. We have selected this one to discuss firstly because various grant schemes are presently open in this category. And what are the schemes? Actually, in various funding agencies, they give grants in various categories or to various schemes. So first scheme here is SERB Tetra, which is Technology Translation Award. And here the last date was on 22nd February 2021. You can go and visit their website of SERB and you can have the details of these schemes. Second is Startup Research Grant, and third is Core Research Grant, which is CRG. The date is still available. The last date is 8th March. In this, basically major research project is applied. Then comes Teachers Associateship for Research Excellence. This is TIER grant, and this is the grant in which you can associate with some other institute, and in this the teacher, the regular teacher, he can go there for 2 to 3 months, and in associateship or in collaborative way they can perform the project, and the grant is given to both the institutes. The last date is 15th March. Then there are some of the grants which are open throughout the year, like International Travel Support, then JC Bose National Fellowship, JC Bose National Fellowship Renewal, then Ramanujan Fellowship, Seminar Symposia, grants, then Serve Power Fellowship, and Visiting Advanced Joint Research Faculty Award. Especially for seminar symposia, you have to apply at least 3 months before organizing your seminar, symposia, or conference. So this was the first, that is SERB and related grants. Next, we are going to discuss the schemes especially for women scientists. In this, DST offers two type of schemes. One is Women Scientist Scheme, which is WOSA, and second is WOSB. WOSA is for unemployed women scientists. This is a rolling program, means throughout the year, anytime you can apply. This is especially for the scientists who have break in their service or who are not presently employed to any institute. So for them this scheme is available, and in this the grant is given for 3 years. Second is DST Women Scientist Scheme B, which is WOSB. This is also for women scientists who are unemployed but whose age limit is below 57 years. And generally we have written here to be announced because the advertisement or the dates is announced when they want any person to apply in this grant. This is generally given for 2 years. Another grant is International Brain Research Organization, IBRO, gives this grant, and this scheme is when our scientists who are developing a successful basic or clinical research career in a developed country and they wish to return to their own country of origin or to a less developed country. For them this is the grant. So this is called Return Home Fellowship Grant, and generally the issue date is 1st September. Then next is Lady Tata Memorial Trust Young Researcher Award. This is given initially for 3 years, and this is given to strong scientific leadership with more than 10 years experience running an independent lab. And if the progress is found very nice or very convincing, then it could be extended for 2 more years, and the date is generally announced. Next agency is AICT New Delhi, and they have various types of schemes. First scheme is called MODROPS, which is Modernization and Removal of Obsolescence Scheme. In this scheme, the main criteria is that the institute should be minimum 10 years old, and in that it is given to various departments. Suppose we are having pharmaceutics, pharmacognosy, pharmaceutical chemistry department. So in that department, if we want to have upgradation of instruments, upgradation of lab, then we have to make a small proposal, and in that proposal we will be quoting what we want to do in that lab, and then we have to write what are the instruments already available and what are the more newer instruments that you want to purchase so that your lab could be upgraded. In that way, to particular department of an institute, this grant or this scheme gives the grant. Then next comes research promotion scheme. This is given for major research projects. You have to prepare a good project which has novelty and which has applicability, as well as that project should be appealing, like it should be beneficial for mankind as well as for society. In that way you have to prepare one good proposal and you have to apply, giving the budget and all the details. So if the project is found appealing to the committee, then they grant the project. Then comes the seminar grants. These are, as I have already told, The for seminar, conference or workshop, they give these grants. Then travel grants are given for attending conferences, especially for internet. This is international grant, which is given for attending any conference, good conference, for especially for presenting your oral or poster presentation in international conferences. For that, they give this travel grant. Then comes short-term training programs for organizing these short-term training, or especially staff development programs also they give the grant. Then comes industry institute interaction schemes. In this also there are four categories, like industry institute partnership cell, then entrepreneurship development cells, the national facilities in engineering and technology with industrial collaboration, and the nationally coordinated project. So these are some of the schemes which are available with AICT. Then DST also offers Swan Jayanti Fellowship Scheme, and in this the period is for 5 years. This is also presently open. The end date or last date is 31st March. You can apply in this fellowship for this fellowship grant. Then comes ICMR, that is Indian Council of Medical Research. In this also they give the grants especially for some diseases or some specific areas. Like presently the invitation for full proposals in area of implementation and operational research in tuberculosis is available. This is for 2 years, and the last date is 15th March. Then comes Department of Biotechnology. This is DBT. It also gives various type of grants, and presently the call for proposal 2021-22 for development of neuro tools, techniques and protocols is available, and its last date is also 31st March 2021. So this we have quoted so that if you are interested, you can immediately plan a proposal and you can apply to these funding agencies. There are various type of research fellowships available for the students. The two categories are there: junior research fellowship or senior research fellowship. So in this, GPAT fellowship is there, then DST Inspire fellowship for toppers is there, then fellowship for Indian biomedical scientists, for the international fellowships by Indian Council of Medical Research is there, then Fulbright Nehru fellowships for Indian citizens, the National Postdoctorate Fellowship, that is NPDF, at Science and Engineering Research Board, which is SERB, New Delhi, is available. Then INSA Medal for Young Scientists by Indian National Science Academy for Science and Technology is there. The Inspire Fellowship is available, and in this about 1000 fellowships are awarded each year, and this is the full-time research fellowships for doctoral study annually. The purpose of the program is to attract top students to pursue doctoral studies in basic and applied sciences, including engineering, medicine, agriculture, veterinary, and pharmacy. So, the main eligibility criteria is that the candidates must be Indian citizens, they should be university first ranker in a particular subject at postgraduate level examinations in basic and applied science courses, or a first ranker at a graduate level examination in medicine, and an inspired scholar with aggregate marks of 65% and above at the 2-year MSc or 5-year integrated MSc or MS program. Here comes MPharm also. If in MPharm also you are university first rank holder, then you will also be getting the Inspire Fellowship. You can apply in the Inspire Fellowship and you can get the financial help for pursuing your PhD program. This is Fulbright Finland Award, and in this, the grant is given for lecturing and research visits of 5 to 9 months at the University of Eastern Finland, Kuopio. And in this, the disciplines include medical sciences, global health, pharmacy, environmental sciences, environmental health, environmental and medical physics, biosciences, and nursing sciences. It is offered for a period of 5 to 9 months, and it starts in either September or January. The award includes free housing arranged and paid for by the University of Eastern Finland. The rank of full or associate professor with a PhD is important, and the allowance or the grant given is 5,000 euro per month. So this is also a very nice opportunity, so that the faculty members or students, they can go and visit their university. You can get good exposure and you can come back and you can implement that to your own students, and as well as upgradation of yourself as well as your colleagues. So we promote this also, like this is also very nice area in which we can apply and we can get the financial grant. So we have tried to give you an outline of some of the funding agencies and financial grants. We know many more are there which we have not included in this one. So maybe one more video will be making and will be covering other ones, as well as one by one we will be discussing in detail about various funding agencies, as well as how you have to prepare for the research protocols, and how to apply in these funding agencies. That all things we will be discussing in our further videos. Thank you so much. Keep watching our videos.